Amaryllis plants offer these beautiful flowers that will brighten your home this winter. They come in a variety of colors, from red, white, pink, salmon, or striped patterns. They are sold just as a bulb or in a kit that comes with a pot in potting medium. Others come covered with wax. Now, the question is, what do you do after they're done blooming? And how do you care for them so they can rebloom next season? In this video, I will give you some tips on how to accomplish just that. But first, let me show you how I plant my 2 new amaryllis that I bought this season. We're gonna plant amaryllis today. And I'm gonna use because I'm a little late on starting them this year. I bought this on sale from Eden Brothers. I'm gonna try putting the amaryllis in water so the roots can soak for like overnight, 24 hours or 48 hours. So that way they will start growing earlier. I'm gonna try that because, like I said earlier, I'm a little late right now on starting them. But so we'll try that. So I'm gonna show you which ones I have. And I had to buy again the Magical Touch. I had this before. Oh well, this year I had them all outside, but I think it was too wet this year. So, and sometimes when the water gets inside right here, right the top of the bulb, then it rotted. So, and I lost my Magical Touch, and it got the red blotch too. So I was like, so this is replacing the one I had, and this is a new variety. This one is Flamingo Amaryllis. So, yeah. And I think, I don't know if it's still, I bought this last week, and I just got it 2 days ago. So I'm gonna just soak the roots in water. And you can grow your amaryllis in water too, because by the time you get this amaryllis, so basically what the growers do is they get your amaryllis ready for you. So they took all the time to get them ready for you to enjoy the blooms. So, okay, so we're just gonna, so you just get jars filled with water. And actually, if I do want just this to grow like here, like I can leave it like this and my amaryllis will bloom. Because like I said earlier, they are already ready to bloom. So, and then this is the other one. Well, I'm gonna put the bag here so I know that one is. So yeah. It is the next day. Let me get the stuff that I need to plant this amaryllis. The potty mix, the container. Let me show you the amaryllis bulb. Let me get it out of the water. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna just remove the dead roots. So this is ready. I will highly recommend to check out my amaryllis videos where I show you how to plant an amaryllis bulb in detail. And I will put the link right on the right corner. Next, I'm gonna fill this container with potting mix oil. I forgot to mention that you choose a container that is slightly larger than your bulb and it has good drainage hole. So I'm gonna fill this container to more than half, and then I'm gonna place the bulb. And what you want to do is you don't want to cover the whole bulb, just the bottom. Okay, making sure the roots are covered. So just fill around the bulb. And then I'm gonna water. I'm gonna water until I see the water draining from the bottom. Okay. This next Amaryllis, I'm gonna place it in water. So for that, I'm gonna use this vase. Then I'm gonna add some decorative rocks. And then I'm gonna add water. Before I place this bulb on top of the rocks, I need to remove the dead roots like I did the other bulb. And once it's ready, I will place the bulb on top of the rocks and making sure the water is just on top of the rocks, not more. Okay, you guys, I just noticed I have too much water in this container. Let me just remove a little bit. Like I said earlier, you just want to add water up to where the rocks end. Okay, because then you just want the roots to be in water, not the whole bulb. Okay, so let me do that. I'm doing that right now. Thing is ready now. Let me place the bulb. Just spread in the roots and just, there you go, just like that. Then I place them by a sunny window. Two things to remember, because I have one in water, one potted. I'm not gonna water this Amaryllis again until the top in soil is dry. And for the one in water, I'm gonna check every week if it needs water, and also add more water. And if the water gets cloudy, then I change the water. You have to take all the thing out. And then once your Amaryllis start blooming, take them out of the sunny window, put them in indirect light, because then the blooms will last longer. Caring for your Amaryllis. After blooming, remove the spent flowers. Let the flower stalk die back naturally, and when it's dried, then you can remove it. You can also cut the flower stalk about 1 to 2 inches above the bulb. Another thing that I recommend is to get a plant stakes to hold your Amaryllis in place, otherwise they will flop. I had that experience. If you had your Amaryllis in indirect light and you remove the flowers, you need to place it back to a sunny window so it can get some sunlight. This way your Amaryllis will keep growing and create more leaves. Do not cut the leaves. Your Amaryllis needs its foliage for photosynthesis, which will help build its energy reserves for the next blooms. Another thing that you need to do for your Amaryllis so they will bloom next time is to fertilize or give it the appropriate nutrients. While your Amaryllis is growing, add a liquid fertilizer every time you water. And I will actually use the houseplant fertilizer while your plant is inside. Another thing you can do after blooming is to repot your Amaryllis using a special potting mix. I use the one mixed with compost. I make my own, so I mix compost, worm castings, cocoa fiber, and perlite. With this, you don't need to add the liquid fertilizer, but you still need to water as needed. Now, when spring comes, place your Amaryllis outside when the temperatures are above 60 degrees Fahrenheit, and you keep fertilizing as well. And later in the summer, when the temperatures drop, around September for me, you need to stop watering, and then you will bring your Amaryllis inside so it can go into dormancy. And actually, I'm gonna have you check my video on the top right of the screen, so how to put your Amaryllis in dormancy, and then at the end of the video I have a link for when to bring them out from dormancy. And actually, Amaryllis don't need to go into dormancy, but when you put them into dormancy, they grow bigger and you can get more blooms. I hope you guys like this video. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, any comments, please post them down below. See you next time. Bye-bye.